Yo, what's going on, boys and girls? Sorry about my cough. Basically today I'm doing my top 5 tips on how to get better at Paladins, and doing this myself I actually improved quite a bit. It's not the best gameplay in the background, but you know, it's still kind of good. Anyway, let's get straight into it. Tip 1: be a character who you're familiar with. If you use a character that you're familiar with, then basically you can use your abilities to your advantage, and you also know how to use the character to their full potential. Also, you know how the player is meant to play, whether it's meant to be in close combat or ranged combat. This can be a lot more helpful when you're actually in this situation where if you're about to come against someone and your player's meant for close and they're quite far away, try to get as close as you can as possible to them. But obviously if you're a ranged one, don't go too far, but try still get a bit back, quite a bit as well. Tip 2: don't rush into combat. By this I mean get into a dominant position. Like if you can get to a high advantage point or try to get behind your opponent, then that's even better. But you also need to know how much damage you need to put into them before they get a chance to turn around, and to find out where you are and how they can counter it as well. Play how the characters are meant to play though, like I said earlier, in close combat or ranged combat. Tip 3: know your abilities. Before you go into a game, make sure you read what each of your abilities are and make sure you use them to your advantage and efficiently. You might only need 10-15 seconds to actually, obviously if it's not your special ability, but 10-15 seconds is precious time in this game. Let's say you need to get away, like you're the person I'm playing as in this game. Let's say you need to get away from someone, but you've already used your speed ability. Then it's going to be quite hard to get away, because in this game you're not that fast moving. So that could be quite efficient there. And on Victor, his special ability drops the rockets. If there's a bunch of people in the same place, and then rockets are well, they could be quite efficient in that area and cause a lot of damage, then my advice would be to actually make sure you use that and you drop it there instead of wasting it on 1 or 2 people. Forgot. Use your personal loadouts is tip 4, because the basic ones they can be good, don't get me wrong, but they're mostly shit. When you open chests, you will get cards. Most people just ignore them, but these cards can be used to make loadouts. And when you make a loadout, make sure you take your time and read each card to find out which one would suit your playstyle more and the way the character has to play. Tip 5: try play with mates of yours or people who are familiar with it as well if you're just a beginner. Because as you start it, you don't really know what to do. I came straight from playing Call of Duty to playing Paladins, and I was terrible at it. I still am pretty much, but I just get the odd few good games. And if you play with friends, you can also work out tactics and communicate to each other, and talk about when and how to use your abilities, which one's going to use what ability when you use a certain one. You'll know what I mean anyway when you play the game. That's it really. Make sure you do go, if you don't have Paladins, make sure you do go check it out, because it's free on every platform: PC, Xbox and PS4. And it's definitely worth waiting and downloading it, because I think, in my opinion, it's really good. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave a like, and if you want to see more, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.